You just sold your business. You've got more money in the bank than you've ever had. And now you're facing a totally different kind of challenge. Not how to make money, but how to keep it, how to grow it, and how not to screw it up. Because here's the truth, investing after a big liquidity event is a different game. The rules are different, the risks are higher, and the consequences of mistakes are much, much bigger. I'm Chris McClure, and for the past 30 years, I've helped business owners navigate this exact moment, right after the sale. When the dust settles, when the wire hits, and the question becomes, now what? Now what do we do? Today, I want to walk you through a simple framework for what to do with your money after you sell. So you don't just preserve your wealth, you actually multiply it. So let's start with the most counterintuitive advice I give. Just do nothing. That's right, don't invest, don't buy the vacation home, don't fund your buddy's private equity deal. When one of my clients, Matt, sold his company for $28 million, the first thing we did was nothing. We parked the money in short-term treasuries, we built a 12-month cash flow plan and gave him time to decompress. That pause, it actually saved him from putting $6 million into a deal he later admitted was completely wrong for his family. You don't have to rush. Give yourself room to think clearly before you make big decisions. The second idea is separate lifestyle assets from investment capital. Let's say you walk away with $20 million after taxes. You want a new home? That's great. Set aside $4 million for the new home. Planning to give to charity, pay off debt, fund some travel? Just budget it all out. Make sure you carve out $6 million for spending in the next 3 years. The home, the gifting, the travel, whatever it might be. That's not investment capital, that's lifestyle capital. Keep it liquid, keep it safe. So that leaves $14 million of true investable asset. And that's the money that should drive your portfolio strategy. It should drive your income plan and your tax structure, not the full $20 million. Third, build a core portfolio that's boring on purpose. After an exit, a lot of folks get tempted by shiny objects. They want to do real estate syndications. They want to do venture capital deals, high yield strategies that have significant risk. But your foundation should be boring. It should be stable and tax efficient. We helped a client named Sarah build a $10 million core portfolio right after her sale. It targeted 4.5% income with moderate growth. We used low cost funds, we used muni bonds, and we did some dividend paying stock. That core gave her freedom to invest 10 to 15% of the rest into venture capital later on. But she had a rock solid base first. Fourth, only invest in private deals after your foundation is in place. Yes, private equity, investing in other businesses, private credit, and real estate can be excellent tools, but they're very illiquid. They're often expensive and they can surprise you with capital calls and delayed distributions. We actually cap these usually around 15% or so of investable assets and really never more. And we make sure there's plenty of liquidity elsewhere because no one likes being rich on paper, but cash poor, especially when opportunity strikes or if life happens. One more thing, make sure every deal that you do aligns with your personal values, not just your network's latest pitch. The next one is you got to get proactive with taxes. Once you sell, tax planning, it isn't optional, it's actually your new job. See, we worked with James who shifted $3 million into a family trust just before he closed on the sale of his business. That one move saved him $1.2 million in future estate taxes. But here's the catch, if you wait too long, even just a few months, you lose those options. So you want to start early. And we look at strategies like donor advised funds, tax loss harvesting, Roth conversions, and other proper asset location strategies. Every dollar of tax that we save is a dollar that you can use to build your legacy. Which brings us to the final point. Invest in your purpose. After the sale, you'll hit a point where the question isn't how much money do I have, but what do I want this money to do? Some of my happiest clients didn't just buy nice things. They bought back their time. They funded causes that they care about. They mentored young entrepreneurs. They finally became the version of themselves that they were too busy to become before. You see, money is just fuel, but you're the one steering the wheel, right? So if you're sitting on the other side of a sale and wondering how to turn liquidity into long-term freedom, that's really what we do. And you'll find a link below if you ever want to connect and talk about your situation. I really do enjoy doing these videos, and I want to thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.